What happens when the best young player on the planet walks into the fiercest derby in football? Monday night we find out. Portugal face Spain in the round of 16. This is not just a football match. This is the Iberian derby on the biggest stage there is. One team survives, one team goes home, and Lamine Yamal, at just 18 years old, has to handle the pressure of a lifetime. Let's break down why this match matters, who decides it, and exactly how it ends. This is the tie every neutral wanted, and now it's finally here. Portugal and Spain share a border. They share history. They do not share patience for losing to each other. This clash sends the winner into a quarterfinal against the USA or Belgium. Lose here, and the World Cup ends tonight. There's no group stage safety net left. No second chances. One bad night and a golden generation goes home early. Portugal scraped past Croatia 2-1 in the last 32. It wasn't pretty. Josko Gvardiol thought he'd equalize late on. The goal was ruled out for offside. Portugal survived by the finest of margins. Roberto Martinez knows it. His side has the individual quality to hurt anyone, yet the defensive shape still looks a little shaky under pressure. Spain, meanwhile, have been ruthless. A 3-0 win over Austria sent them through. Here's the number that should worry Portugal. Spain haven't conceded a single goal at this entire tournament. Not one. That's their first knockout win since they lifted the trophy back in 2010. Luis de la Fuente has built a team that suffocates opponents through possession. They rarely need to defend because the ball barely leaves their control. That is a nightmare matchup for a Portugal side built on quick transitions. So ask yourself this: can a Portugal side who needed a lucky offside call handle a Spain team who look unbeatable at the back? That's the real question going into Monday. Three names decide this match, and one of them isn't even old enough to buy a drink in most countries. Start with Lamine Yamal. Against Austria, he didn't get a goal or an assist, but he still made history. He became the youngest player ever to land 10 or more dribbles and 10 or more touches in the box in a single World Cup game. Think about that. He's 18 and defenders still can't get near him. If Portugal's fullbacks push up even slightly, Yamal punishes the space in behind them. He also carries genuine end product now, not just flashy footwork. That combination terrifies Portugal's backline. Then there's Cristiano Ronaldo, 41 years old, and he scored his first ever World Cup knockout goal against Croatia. He looked furious to be substituted late in that game. Expect him to start again, but keep an eye on his understudy, Goncalo Ramos, who came off the bench to score the winner. Ramos is now averaging a goal or an assist every 37 minutes at this World Cup. No other Portugal player with 5 or more contributions comes close to that ratio. If Ronaldo tires, Ramos changes the game in an instant. Martinez has a genuine dilemma here, and it might decide his starting lineup entirely. Finally, watch the midfield battle. Portugal's Vitinha and João Neves control tempo beautifully. They press well and rarely give the ball away cheaply. Spain counter with Rodri and Pedri, arguably the most technically gifted pairing left in the tournament. Add Mikel Oyarzabal into that mix, a player already among the tournament's top scorers. Spain's attacking depth becomes obvious. Whoever wins that midfield battle usually wins the match. It's that simple. These two have met 41 times, and the numbers tell a brutal story for Portugal. Spain lead the head-to-head with 18 wins. Portugal have managed only 7. The other 16 meetings ended level. Spain even went unbeaten through their first 15 encounters with Portugal, including a 9-0 demolition at the 1934 World Cup. For decades, this fixture simply wasn't competitive. But here's the surprising stat nobody talks about enough. Look at just the last 8 meetings between these sides. Portugal have won 2, Spain have won 2, and 4 have ended in draws. This rivalry has completely flipped in the modern era. Portugal no longer walk into this fixture as the underdog, and Spain know it. Remember the 2018 World Cup? Portugal and Spain drew 3-3 in one of the greatest group stage games ever played, with Ronaldo scoring a stunning hat trick to rescue a point. That night changed how people viewed this rivalry entirely, and more recently, Portugal beat Spain on penalties in the 2024-25 Nations League final, denying them a trophy on home soil. So don't let that all-time record fool you. This is now one of the tightest, most competitive rivalries in world football, and Monday only adds to that story. Here's my honest prediction, and I think this one goes right down to the final whistle. Portugal will score. Ronaldo or Ramos will find a way through because this attacking line is simply too good to stay silent for 90 minutes. But Spain's defense has been the standout unit of the tournament. 4 clean sheets in 4 games isn't luck. That's a system working exactly as it should. I'm backing Spain's control in midfield to be the deciding factor. Rodri and Pedri will dictate possession, and that means more service for Yamal against tired legs late on. Portugal will fight and they will score, but I don't think their defense can contain Yamal and Oyarzabal for the full 90 minutes. My prediction, Portugal 1, Spain 2. Spain edge a genuine classic, and they go through to face the winner of USA versus Belgium in the quarterfinal. Do I think Portugal can prove me wrong? Absolutely. That's exactly why this fixture is must watch. So that's my call. Now I want to hear yours. Do you agree with Portugal 1, Spain 2, or do you think Ronaldo and Ramos have one more big night left in them? Drop your prediction in the comments below. I read every single one. If this breakdown helped you get ready for kickoff, hit subscribe. Last Touch drops a new preview before every knockout match, and you will not want to miss the next one. See you for the next match.